So you might be wondering, Marvin, why are you grunting and sniffling so much? This morning,
I was wondering that.
This morning, I got up. I like went into the kitchen and grabbed a bottle of water, but like anytime I wake up, like my mouth is just like horrible, and just like just kind of like gross. And so I picked up my water bottle and I didn't want to put it to my lips since they're gross and everything. So I tipped it back, and some water came out, and I was like, that's not enough. And so then I squeezed it a little, and the water shot straight onto my uvula, and I started coughing and choking, and that's why I'm grunting and stuff.
In German they use the uvula.
What?
Yeah, same as French for R's. That's just a fun fact for the day. I'll be providing one per day.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, like how Spanish has like the r?
No.
Like double R's or r, like Guerrero, like for the last name.
Now I'm confused. Did we actually start the episode yet, or? Welcome to the Occult Arcade, I guess.
Oh, I can't remember. Willkommen in die Occult Arcade. Spielen heute Sonic Colors.
Oh my goodness. Please just speak German for the entire rest of this episode. Whoa. There's a secret pathway with my secret eyes. No, there wasn't. What? Okay, I thought I saw a secret pathway. Never mind. I did not, in fact, see anything.
My evil eye.
my evil eyes. It has a secret pathway.
It has deceived me.
That reminds me of that one time where our not friend.
The worst part is I know exactly who you mean. That's the worst part of that. Oh my gosh. As soon as you said I didn't even have
our
to think.
mutual not friend, when we were once friends, who I won't name the name of, but when we were friends, we were talking, and I don't remember what the discussion was, but he said to me, dude, I have the ears of a hawk, okay? And I was like, whoa. Yeah, I know. I was like, do hawks have visible ears? This is something I didn't know. Like, I was not aware of this fact. So now it's just, anytime I'm just like, dude, I got the ears of a hawk, okay? Can I die?
It's like, one time my brother was in the National Guard for a bit. And he came back home from basic training and he goes, look guys, now I got an LTC, license to kill. We're like, LTC, that sounds like a license to sill. He couldn't even spell it.
Oh yeah.
It should be LTK.
Wait, every time I think it's a red star, it's not. What?
Those evil eyes need a new prescription.
Yeah. I need to take better care of my evil eyes because I'm not seeing anything.
Do you ever get like nervous when they do like the eye test and they're like,
ooh,
one or two? Like for some reason in my brain, like when I go through that test, I constantly am thinking, I'm like, I sure hope I get this right. I sure hope I answer
well, yeah,
I exam correctly.
I sure hope I do too, since it's my eyes we're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't think you can do it. Can you do it wrong?
Yeah, you can. And in fact, that is how you get the wrong prescription for something that you need the right prescription for.
So they expect me, a non-medical professional, to get a medical answer correct? Gosh. You know what I hate? I hate the little thing they poke your eye with.
I'm sorry, what?
The little thing they like push into your eye. Like not into your eye, but they like press your eye with it. They numb your eye first, and then there's like the thing. The one I hate.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, whoops. Okay, gone.
I hate that thing. I can never do it. I have a really. Ever since it actually got worse since I got glasses.
Whoa,
because since I got glasses, I don't like people touching my eyes. Because I'm not gonna name any names, but a couple of people I know have broken my glasses. Oh. And so now I don't like.
Hang on, I feel called out here, okay? I feel slightly called out here.
Have I ever told my side of that story? Because I think it's funny. There's a bit of build up to it.
I think you have, but I've completely forgotten. So, as with every other story.
So I'd like to state, I got glasses for the first time, and I got like the typical like first.
This
like,
was
glasses,
years ago,
like,
by the way.
Yeah, years ago, almost a decade.
This was like a year after we first met.
So probably
for
like
the second time.
So probably close to 7 years ago. If my quick math.
Really been? Dang.
I think it's been close to 8 years now.
Wow.
That we've known each other. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it would have been
well 8 years for the second time that we've known each other.
Yeah, 8 years because 2 years it'll be a decade.
Well, no, I was saying because the first time we met, we never remembered.
Oh yeah, no, I have no recollection of you from that.
Yeah.
But according to my dad, we've known each other for most of our lives.
Yeah.
But I remember your dad though.
Oh yeah.
I do remember your dad. Yeah.
He's quite the mountain of a man.
He's quite memorable. Well, it's the eyes. It was always the eyes for me. Yeah.
Really?
The piercing eyes. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell him that.
Your dad has eyes like my brother. They're just very bright.
I'm gonna have to. Yo, Chris told me the other day you have really piercing eyes.
I mean, am I wrong? Have you seen?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I've never like gone out of my way to know. Yeah, exactly. I've never really.
It's kind of like my dad gets stopped a lot for his eyes as well. Like he'll have people tell him. Yeah, because he has really deep blue eyes, whereas your dad has bright blue eyes.
Oh yeah.
And my oldest brother has bright blue eyes as well, like kind of ice colored blue. Like my brother has very weird eyes. I got gray.
What?
Best I could do is gray. But
can I? Okay, I can.
Anyways, so I get my glasses, right? And I had them. We went on like a trip, and I was good. I was like, oh man, I didn't break them on the trip. And my dad was like really worried about me breaking them.
Oh whoa. Okay. What? I like jumped an inch and it like shot me through the roof.
And I forget what we went to, but I went somewhere with you. I can't remember where we were. But anyways, and before I get out of the car, my dad looks at me and goes, hey, I know I haven't mentioned this in a while, but don't break your glasses. And I was like, I've had them for weeks. I'm not going to break these things. I'm really careful.
Well, to be fair, you did not break them.
Yeah. Sure enough, I come back home with a broken set of glasses.
Yeah.
And they were like, who did this? And then
because it wasn't you, we know this.
They were like, who broke your glasses? And they were a little upset. And then when I mentioned that it was you, they were like, oh, well, I guess it's okay. It did seem to calm them down. At least it was you. I think they would have been more upset had it been someone else.
Why were they calmer? Because it was me, though. I don't understand.
Because they liked
you. Because they liked me.
There were some people we knew they didn't really like. And honestly, if it was one of them, they probably would have been like, yeah, nah.
Was it the person that we did not mention that was our previous friend?
Voldemort.
Voldemort. He who must not be named.
Yeah. AKA Voldemort.
Whoa. Okay, that's not what I meant to press. Oh, wait, can I?
No, I don't think it was. I think it was other people. But yeah, it was funny though. Literally the day before, my dad was like, or the day of, like going into it. He was like, "Hey, don't break your glasses or don't get them broken."
Oh, crap! Every time it's the, gosh darn it! Every time it's the Jade Wisp, I think it's the other guy.
Yeah, and you're not ready to go ghost.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not, in fact, ready. I keep thinking it's the Cyan Wisp instead of the Jade.
I always had trouble with that word as a kid.
Cyan.
I never knew how to pronounce it. Yeah.
That's fair.
I always thought it was Cian.
Seeing.
Yeah.
So it's seeing. I'm seeing to believing, you know?
And until I started painting, I didn't know how to pronounce it. And then you learn. You learn a lot of...
Oh, hey, I'm finding all the secrets.
Here goes an extra 15 episodes.
Wait,
of
how do
just secrets.
Hey, you know it.
If there's a Chow garden in this, that's a whole episode in and of itself.
Okay. Oh, got it. Oh, no, don't stand in front of that when I fall down. Okay, good. Like gonna lose all my rings again.
Oh wow, that was quick.
What? It was 3 minutes. That was not quick.
I feel like that went by so fast.
You say so. Because it wasn't.
Oh, maybe it's because I was preoccupied.
Yeah, preoccupied with your glasses story.
Yeah.
How exactly did I break them again?
How do I describe this without sounding weird? It was like a dual hug situation, and I was disadvantaged being shorter, and I was pushed between two people's chests. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That does sound weird. Yeah.
I have a lot of stories like that. Yeah.
Oh, there are so many, and they're all amazing. You tell the best stories ever, I swear.
Have I mentioned half of them on
I
don't remember what... Did I? I did mention the blind man, right?
Did
I mention that?
Did you?
I don't remember if that was on
No,
video.
you didn't, because it was in the car ride over to Savannah. That you
Oh,
told
yeah,
me.
you're right. Should I mention that one?
Yeah,
Is that a fun
absolutely.
one? Okay, so to preface the story, I complained... I'll just tell the story, actually. We'll go with no preface. You know what? I think they can handle it. So anyways, it all involves a car ride to a Target's about an hour away.
Whoa.
As a lot of my stories, most of my stories are in a Target's or a Burger King. That's a fun fact.
Why a Burger King? I thought you didn't like Burger King.
I hate Burger King, and there's a reason
Then
for
why
it.
do you have so many?
Because I get dragged to one, and there's always something bad happens, and that's why I don't like Burger King.
Okay.
Most of my hatred of Burger King has nothing to do with the food. But anyways, going about an hour away to a Target's. We get there, everything's great, having a good day. I'm there with my dad and my brothers. It's great, it's about midday. And it's time to leave, we're about to go home. We're gonna go get one of my favorite restaurants. It's like a sit-down seafood restaurant.
Oh, yeah?
And we're leaving.
Whoa.
And as we leave, the sun catches my eye right out the door. And I can't see anything. So my first thought, because I don't really have much of a filter, is I just out loud go, man, I can't see a thing. Sure enough, my brother jams me in the side with his elbow. I then cover the sun out of my eye, look forward, and there's a nice old man with a cane and sunglasses on. Very clearly blind, who I had just complained about not being able to see in front of.
Oh, darn it.
And the worst part was he was looking at me.
Oh, he's not looking at you.
He was looking directly towards me. He heard exactly what I said. He knew.
Well, yeah, he heard, but he didn't see.
Okay, yeah,
Blind man cannot see.
But he was still... His ears were looking at me.
His ears.
So,
His ears were looking at me.
So yeah, I
right?
complained to a blind man that I couldn't see.
Ooh,
And
gosh.
that was maybe one of the most I think that is still the most embarrassing story I've ever had. It haunts me, actually.
Oops,
I'll never be able to forget
gosh,
that.
Darn it.
I'm sure you probably have a most embarrassing story. Actually, is that my most embarrassing moment?
I don't know. Well, I mean, even if I do have a most
I've
embarrassing
embarrassed
story,
myself.
I do not remember it.
It depends on what type of embarrassment we're talking
How
about.
do I get up there?
I embarrass myself quite often in a social
Okay, I
aspect.
can fall down here. Okay.
But that one was actually embarrassing.
Ooh.
Called a pregnant woman fat once.
Ooh. What? Called a pregnant woman fat?
Yeah.
Once? I'm sorry. When did this happen
well,
and why?
I didn't necessarily call her fat, but she took it as me calling her fat.
Oh.
Yeah, there was some sort of idea of exchange of clothes, and I mentioned that she was bigger than me, which is true. I'm fairly skinny. Most people are bigger than me. But maybe big wasn't the right way to say it.
Slam!
But yeah.
Nothing back here. It's like the thing, the joke of like a pregnant woman saying like, "Honey, do you think this makes my dress look big?" And he's like, "You're 9 months pregnant."
Yeah, it was that, but it actually happened. It's much more cringy when you do it yourself.
Goodness. What about that time? And did we ever tell about my Bojangles story? We must have, yeah.
That one I think we've done, yeah.
What about the one with actually, never mind. Let's not tell that one. Or no, what about the ice cream sandwich one?
Oh, I don't think we have told that. That's a classic one.
Yeah.
So
the classic sandwich one, yeah.
Second time I believe we ever met. Like officially. I believe it was the second time, yeah. Our second encounter. I think. Well, okay.
Thinks.
I think it's technically our third, actually. I think it's third.
Maybe fourth. You know what?
Because it was
fifth.
2 times a week. It was 2 times a week, remember? that we would see each other.
Whoa. What?
So probably our third time actually meeting each other. I hadn't known him that well, to be fair. So like, you gotta learn people's humor and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And that sort of thing. I had yet to do that.
Well, hang on. Wait, you say that as if I was joking.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say because I did think
for
a second that you were joking. Yeah, I was going to say that real quick. I thought you were joking with this. But anyways, to get on with the story. I walk in
I have no rings.
to this meeting. I look Marvin straight in the eye. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like a normal person. And he goes, well, I'm good. I'm a bit hungry. And I was like, oh, I didn't know what to talk about because we didn't know each other that well. So I was like, oh, well, what'd you have to eat today? Figured that was a decent follow-up.
Well, I died. Okay. Well, because I had said something along the lines of I didn't have much to eat today, and you were like, well, what did you eat?
Yeah. And I was like, well, what have you eaten today? You're like, oh, a sandwich. I was like, oh, what kind of sandwich?
An ice cream sandwich.
An ice cream sandwich. To which I thought he was joking, but he was dead serious. An ice cream sandwich. And at that point, I learned how loose.
What? Wait, did I not have any rings? What?
At that point, I learned how loose your definitions of a sandwich were.
Well, it has sandwich in the name. You can't say it's not a sandwich.
Yeah, that's true, but
whoa, stop.
There are a lot of things with names that aren't the actual thing.
Ooh, there's a.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say that.
What? There's an invisible wall right here. Want you to be aware. Ooh.
Hey,
got it.
Red star.
Can I get out of here now? Oh yeah, I can. There's a Jacob's button.
But that one is a good one. Ice cream sandwich. With all intentions of. But that also assumes that you thought an ice cream sandwich was lunch, or like an actual amount of food.
I didn't assume that it was lunch. I just assumed that it was a type of sandwich.
But it led me to think that you thought it was actual food, like that was some sort of sustenance.
I mean, it's kind of.
No, it is sugar and milk. It has nothing to do with sustaining your body.
There we go.
You also used to be able to take out a whole thing of Chips
Oh my
Ahoy,
goodness, I really could, yeah.
whole pizzas.
Back in the heyday of
I can tell the pie story.
pie story.
Or should we save that one for another time?
No, we can. Okay. I've never. What is this pie story?
Pie story. So
I don't remember this.
We were involved. Well, at least I wasn't. I don't like pie. But Marvin was involved in a pie eating contest of sorts. With multiple other people around him.
All right.
To which he didn't win. I will say this.
I didn't?
You didn't win. I think you came in second.
There's something wrong with that already.
Well, I think your brother came in first.
Whoa. Oh goodness. Okay. Yes, continue.
I believe your brother actually came in first.
Did he?
At this particular one.
You know, I can see that. What? Wait. I got on it for a second, and then I immediately fell off.
But yeah. So you came in second. But you did finish an entire pie, like not like a small pie either, like one of those like freezer section pies, like the Marie Callender's ones, right? Of just like the pies.
There's your D rank. There's your D rank right there.
And so he finishes one of these pies, immediately looks up, looks around, sees that the person next to him hasn't finished theirs, and goes, "Can I have that?"
Can I eat that?
And I believe we had pizza earlier in the night as well.
I think that does sound like 2015 Marvin. Yeah.
Yeah, that probably was around 2015. Yeah. Man. You know, technically it's 2013.
If I was an alien in need of
That's when we met, 2013.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
I remember it like it was. I know the exact date actually.
That's
Believe
that's
it or not.
funny because that's around the time I first started getting into Sonic too.
I remember there were a lot of odd occasions when originally, like, you know, getting to know you. There were just like a few things that every once in a while, like I was like, okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this guy, and then you'd throw a loop.
Well, that's my job, you see, is to always throw loops. I never like to keep things stagnant.
Yeah, it hasn't stopped. I just got used to the loops.
Is Sonic talking to
a ship or a robot?
He is. He's talking to a ship that cannot talk back.
I think one of the problems with the lag, I think the VSync thing is turned on, but I think it's VSynced to 60 FPS, and my monitor is a 144 hertz monitor, and I think it's reading it weird.
This guy isn't gonna show himself until there's a switch in the back.
So, is what you're saying is our fault, or?
I think the like lag is not. I mean, like in the cutscenes, like how it's kind of jittery. I think that might just be the VSync. Like you see how it looks like it's almost skipping frames a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
The battle's only just. Don't let him pressure you. Stick.
Yeah, don't
What?
let him pressure you.
But that,
Don't
that was
take it.
that
Don't take the
advice
drugs.
was so useless.
They actually remastered this game into a PSA.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Wait, did he die already? Oh no.
Is that
okay.
real? Oh, okay. I was gonna say this is
Sonic is off the screen and oh gosh.
How did he even enough? Wait, is this not where you just were?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Woo. Man, I love hitting all these balls. No,
I'm just gonna
no
leave
extra context there. There's no extra context.
Hey, look at those.
Balls.
No, I was gonna say cream cookies.
Oh gosh, I can't actually hit him.
I can't even tell where Sonic is.
What? Oh,
Where were
I
you?
had no rings. Are you kidding me?
Oh man.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be one of these.
Yeah, Sonic game.
It's gonna be one of these Sonic games, you know.
It's like the rest of them. You need coins. Or
So,
sorry, rings.
so I will say, since I've already, no, I don't want to care about that. Since I've already said before that this is not one of my favorite Sonic games, you may be wondering where it falls on the point of, well, come on, of like, oh. Okay, can I get rings?
I, for one, am wondering where it is on the point of
Sorry, the scale of like, you know, worst Sonic games for me. I would have to say probably 4. It's my 4th least favorite Sonic game. What? I hit that.
Yeah.
Because the first, of course, would be Sonic 06. That's kind of a no-brainer one.
Okay. Yeah.
My second, I think, would have to be Sonic and the Secret Rings.
I have that.
Yes, that game is pretty trash.
Yeah.
What?
Are you serious?
What? I can't even escape him because. Come on!
I can't tell what's going on.
Exactly.
Okay, it's not just me then.
Okay, got him.
We're gonna have to
Gracious.
in post add a red circle around
Wait,
Sonic.
did I defeat him? Oh, I defeated him. Okay,
Nice.
cool. So my 3rd least favorite would have to be Sonic CD.
I had that
Oh, you did
as a
your-
kid. Yeah.
I had a hard time controlling that one. Like, no
I
matter
never knew
how
what
hard
the point was.
I think basically rescue Amy or something.
I have no idea. I was too young. I had
That's
like
fair.
a really little kid. I had no idea how to play video games.
Oh, every time. But and then Sonic Colors. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I forget what my 5th least favorite would have been.
Personally, I'd give this a Sonic out of 10.
Sonic.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give it a -1 Sonic out of 10 for that weird karate chop that he did
Yes,
while talking.
exactly.
The more he
Limericks.
talks, the
What?
more.
Translation
What?
stuff isn't 100%.
Sonic's like, okay, has he given us more information or limericks or what?
These aliens are made up of a really
Give me your limericks!
energy source called hyper-go-ons.
Yeah.
How do limericks go again?
Like a battery?
I don't know.
Well,
I completely
I had a
forget.
college thing where the
the taste of it
it was required to do like an intro haiku
is sort of
to introduce yourself, right?
Please tell me what your haiku
It was,
was.
I don't remember, but half it. So this was online and it was written. So apparently a lot of people didn't know what a haiku was, and they just thought
Really?
it was 3 lines because they saw how other people were doing it. They didn't know it was the syllable thing.
Oh, that is hilarious.
They did 3 lines, and it was like, my name is John Smith.
That one.
I live here and I've been here all my life. I really like football and all kinds of things. But it was just like split up in 3 sentences. I was like, that's not a haiku. And these kids got a 100 on it. I know for a fact they all got a 100.
What?
Yeah. How? You failed.
College students not knowing what a haiku is
It-
sort of irks me.
It's not even that.
Because I could understand if an older person did not know what a haiku was. But a college student who had just come out of like high school not knowing what a haiku is,
Well, here's
there's
the thing.
something wrong with that.
You also have Google.
Exactly.
You can Google it.
Exactly.
Haiku.
There is something fundamentally wrong with that. Also, we completely skipped the story because we don't care in the slightest. But anyways,
If you care, you should
comment down in the comment section
down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that
bring-
notification bell.
And bring your coins for next time on Occult Arcade. Ouch!